Hello, my name is Benjamin May, and this is Project0 for CS50. So, pages. I create a website that has three different pages, a Google search page, which is the main one you see up here now, and then also a Google Images and a Google Advanced Search pages. So you have the links in the upper right-hand corner here to those other pages. So if I go to Images, it takes me to the Google Image Search page, and then I have a link in the upper right-hand corner to take me back to the main Google Search page. Same thing with the advanced page. I have the advanced page, and in the upper right-hand corner, I have a link that takes me back to the Google search page. So query text. So on the Google search page, you can type in any query you want here in the search bar. So for example, I do Harvard and I go to Google search. It's going to take me to the Google image or the Google search results page. So I have Harvard University and some additional information here. Go back. With my query text, I have on here, my search bar is centered in the middle of the page, and it has rounded corners here. And then centered below that are my two buttons, the Google search button and the I'm feeling lucky button. Query images. So I go to images here. Same thing. I could type in anything I want for a search query. I type in Harvard again. I click search images. And this time it takes me directly to the Google image search results. So I have the different results for Harvard in Google images here. Now again, I go back to the main page. Next, if I go to advanced query, so now query advanced. On the Google advanced search page, I have four different search query options. So I have find pages with all of these words, this exact word or phrase, any of these words, none of these words. So now if I do all of these words and I do Harvard again, click on the advanced search button, it goes again to what we already saw, just the regular Google search results for Harvard. This time, if I come in here and I go to this exact word or phrase, say I do something like this, computer science at Harvard, and I search for that, you see it puts the quotation marks around my search query, and you'll see in the results, it highlights only sites that have that exact phrase within the results. So next, I come down here to any of these words, and I'll pick, say I did three random words that I selected here. So brown, 9, and flower. I search for that. You'll see up here in the search bar, it puts the or in between each word, and I search for any site that has these in it. You see the top site here is Brown University. We come down here, we have flower in Wikipedia, more about Brown, and different image results for Google, Brown, different stuff like that. Finally, if I come down here to none of these words, if you remember in my this last search, Brown University was the top hit. Now say I type in Brown to none of these words and do advanced search, you'll see that it puts the dash Brown, so it removes Brown from the search query, and now that's no longer the top hit. So now I just have some local florists, flower, down here information, so 9 in Wiktionary, so different information there, just remove the Brown. So that is for my four different queries. Now appearance with the Google Advanced Search, you will see that I have four vertically stacked search query bars, and they're all left aligned. And then you'll also see the CSS for my advanced search button is blue with the white text in it, in line with the regular Google Advanced Search query button. Now, if we go back to the main Google search page, you'll see I also added an I'm feeling lucky button. So now this time, say I do Harvard again, but this time I click I'm feeling lucky. Instead of taking me to the regular Google search results for Harvard, it takes me directly to the top hit, which is the Harvard EDU, main Harvard page here. So finally, aesthetics. So my CSS, I did as much as I could to match my web pages to the regular Google pages. So I put box shadow around the text bars and around the buttons here. I use black links so when you hover over them, they get underlined. Also on my advanced page here, some black shadow on here. And finally, I use media queries. So when I shrink the size of the page down, the Google search examples will go away. And then also I use Flexbox. So as it gets smaller, it wraps my text box and the labels for the text box so that it all stays and fits on the correct page. And that is my Project 0 for CS50. Thank you very much.